So we were talking about the welfare participation rate in various states, and we were talking about how the states with the highest participation rate of welfare are typically red states, and then the folks on the far right like to come out and argue that, well, even though they're red states, even though they're states that voted for Trump, it's the blue people in those states that use the most welfare. It's the blue people in those states that are on the welfare the most, and therefore that's why they have the highest participation rates. And it just the whole argument doesn't make any sense, right? We break this down all the time, and this person rightfully comes in and brings up an excellent point, right? I live in a red area of a blue state. The majority of people I know that are on some sort of government assistance are MAGA Republicans. And it made me want to do this video to talk about welfare participation rates for my state of Illinois, right? So there are a little over 12 million people that live in the state of Illinois, and a little over 9 million of us live in the Chicagoland area. And I've shown you the breakdowns of how many state dollars the red counties get back in comparison to the blue counties, right? The taker counties are the red ones, and the donor counties are the blue ones. While the people downstate in these counties that rely on blue county money bitch and moan about the blue county. Chicago runs everything in Illinois. No, the majority of people in Illinois run everything. You just don't like the fact that the majority of the people don't think like you or don't live by you. And so I've shown this map a bunch of times. If you can see here up in the upper right hand corner, this is where Chicago, the gray county, is Cook County. The purple counties around Cook County is the Chicagoland area, the suburbs. Then you have the big yellow area, the big blue area, the big green area, the big orange area. Cook County gets back 98 cents for every $1 it puts into the state. It doesn't even get back all of its money, and it has the largest population of any county. The purple counties, one of which I live in, get back on average 60 cents for every $1 they put in. So where's that additional money going to? The rest of the counties. The yellow area gets about $1.38 for every $1 it puts in. The blue area gets about $1.80 for every $1 they put in. The green area gets about $1.42 for every $1 they put in. And the yellow or the orange area down in the south gets back about $2.88 for every dollar it puts in. Now, when you compare that against the political map of the state of Illinois, you'll see that all of those counties, most of those counties that take all of that state funding are red. Here they are side by side. Once again, the yellow, blue, green, and orange parts of Illinois take in more money than they put out. The purple and gray take in less money than they put out. Compare that to the political map. You'll see who's taking the money here in the state of Illinois. Now, we're specifically talking about welfare. So, let me show you this map. This map is the welfare participation rate for the state of Illinois. How many people as a percentage, what percentage of the people that live in that given county are on welfare? And you'll see here up in Chicago, where everybody complains that this is the welfare state, this is where all the money is going. Well, that's 12%. Look here, 19%, 20%, 25% in the middle of the state, 34%, 27%. Those same counties that take the most money and bitch about Chicago the most are the same counties that have the most people on welfare as a rate of their population, percentage of their population. Let's put all three maps side by side. In the middle, you have the political map. On the far left, you have the counties and the areas that are taking the money and the counties that are producing the money. And on the right, you have the welfare participation rate. I think it's pretty clear when you take a look at these maps in the state of Illinois who the welfare queens are. It's not the liberals in Chicago. It's not the liberals and moderates in the Chicago suburbs. It's those people out in the red rural parts of the state that are taking the money. It's those people that bitch and moan that Chicago should be cut out of the state of Illinois who are taking the money from Chicago in order to stay alive and who are on welfare. I'll bet you could break this down for every state in the union to show that the welfare queens in every fucking state are Republicans.